Like a boss.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy BK. We are doing a live technical analysis on Cardano. This is ADA to the BTC on 343. This is the one-day chart. One of the things I'm trying to do with this channel is produce a lot more content. So we go get straight into it on this video, make it more of a condensed synopsis, and hopefully by doing that I'll be able to cover a lot more coins and make a lot more content to drive the growth metrics on this channel. So as always, if you appreciate the content, leave a thumbs up, show me some love in the comments, make sure you subscribe, because this is my gift to the world. I have ability to read the charts, as they say, and try to help as many people as possible make as much money as possible on the blockchain. So here we go. This is ADA to the BTC. This is a one day, right? This goes all the way back to 2017, right where that flag is in the ground right there. That's where ADA had its first little moment in the sun, and broke out into a cycle, to really become one of the leading coins in the world. After that, as you know, 2018, 2019, 2020, basically the entire market capsided, and now it's had another growth curve, and it's on its way up again, right? One of the things I think, a couple things that you want to do when you're looking at a chart like this, I always compare it to a standard normal distribution, right? One of the reasons I think my methodology works better than most people is it's predicated on divine mathematics and the simple laws of the universe. This is a standard normal distribution. In the world of mathematics, this represents all of the energy that is possible at any given moment forever, right? One of the things we oftentimes forget in this chart is that with regards to this one little point right here, this one day, right? That line in the sand, that moment, none of this other chart exists, right? The only thing that exists in terms of that chart is that one moment. But when you zoom out and you actually observe the entire ecosystem working as a whole, you start to be able to see these patterns forming, right? And that's all, I try to compare it to is this is a normal pattern in nature. It's a normal pattern in mathematics. If you have, dice roll probability, right? The outcome of dice, is the exact same thing as that function, right? People think when you roll the dice, it's random. It's really not. It's an expected outcome. And so this is about as close as we can get in the world of technical analysis to be, quote, perceived as normal, right? It goes up, it goes down, it goes flat. What comes next is going to go up again, right? So this is my long way of saying I believe ADA is a very, very, very strong buy at the moment. If we wanted to start to get a look on the inside of this chart, we have these orange circles right here, right? One of the things you can do, freestyle on a Fibonacci, you basically, take the beginning point of where that 77 started to go positive, you put it right there to where it just turned the corner again. And this is almost your running average, right? This is basically where the chart is set up to meet, macro resistance, right? When we see this line right here, this is basically the area of resistance that we're at right now. Let's do that, right? And that's why ADA is having some difficulty. This is basically just built into the chart. If we go low to low, local low, these are the different bands. Now, I will say this. Once ADA breaks through that resistance level right around 1,500 Satoshis, it's gonna be some pretty clear sailing all the way up to 1,800. Right? That doesn't sound like much, but in the world of crypto, that's a decent amount. So we know, say you buy it right here at 1250. Once we hit that resistance again, that's 22% gain. It's already been there once, right? Keep in mind, a local double top formation on the blockchain is a bullish indicator, especially when you're coming out of a macro reversal, especially when you're talking about alt season 24, especially when you're talking about Bitcoin ETF and trillions of dollars from BlackRock and Wall Street coming into the cryptoverse, especially when you have one of the top 10 coins in the world, y'all. This is money on money on money, and you could be looking at 50% gains on its next quick macro cycle, right? This thing is set up probably one of the better charts in the market, which is why I take the time to do these videos. It's a very, very, very strong buy at the moment. One of the other indicators you can draw on top of this thing is when you start to look at, let's just take this off for a second, right? What else can we do from that? Hold on. Because I kind of like, so we can draw, like, we could just drop this little vertical line there. That way we know that's kind of like our local suppression. This is going to be our breakout zone, right? Boom, boom, right? And the capstone is basically where the cycle completed at, and that's the 4.2 to the 4.6 at the top. We can paint that white so we know that's kind of where the cycle will complete at, right? Take that off, boom, boom, right? And now we can also do this. This is a trend line analysis. What I've noticed with a lot of these charts is when you do a trend line, it has like tertiary momentum. I don't know if that's the right phrase. What is tertiary? It just popped in my head. But it's like the strata, right? Yeah, relating to a carbon atom that is attracted. It's like the law of attraction of alignment, right? When you look at a mountain, right? This is what one of my ideas is, like when a mountain grows, it grows in different levels, and so you have different layers inside that mountain. And we have a mountain here in Las Vegas called Red Rock, but it's like you can almost see the different levels of energy in that mountain, and sometimes it's turned sideways to where the energy was running sideways up alongside that mountain, but that strata right there shows you that that was in alignment during that time, right? We can do the same thing with the charts. So if we take a local low to the local high, this then becomes kind of like our sideways strata, right? Let me just put that up a little bit, right? To where you can kind of see just in that one trend line, we had a whole lot of different points of alignment. We got 1, 2, 3, right? And whenever you get 3 points in alignment, it equals a mathematical representation. So what can we do? We can take that line, copy it, and put it on other key moments in this chart to start to see, okay, well, where are the next breaks in the cycle? And that's one right there. As you can see, it broke down, it bounced, and then it touched it again when it was falling off a cliff. So that's another channel, and these are like kind of like the sideways angular momentums that's already baked into this chart, right? It's another one right up in here, right? Where that thing came off, jumped off, and fell off the cliff, right? And it kind of gives you like these different levels, right? And then the last thing, you just put it right there and say, now this is going to be a support channel. And you put it right there at the bottom of the 77, and it almost serves as like a catalyst to where when it hits the bottom of that, it should want to continue to bounce up, right? It also gives you a ceiling. So once you have this top level confirmed, you can almost like paint it red and say that's kind of where when the chart hits that point, it's going to want to break down at, right? And so you can start to have these different points in the chart that kind of predict the refraction of energy when it comes into contact with that point. Last thing you could do is a simple sine wave analysis, and this is just really going on the macro energy from peak to trough, right? If we take the top of that line and where it reset at right around there, right? This is this kind of shows you. We want to make it much higher, right? I'm just stretching it up so you can see, but you can see like this is the top of the parabola right up top. Boom. We'll just do that so you can see top to top. It aligns with both cycles, and guess what? We have another top coming up over here, which is going to be, as I've stated many times, alt season 24 to late fall 25, we're going to see a lot of money come back into the market, right? If, you know, and they have a phrase, if it happened once, you know, it was a blessing. If it happens twice, it's a curse, because when it happens twice, that means it's just about guaranteed to happen a third time. And so that's what we're looking at with ADA. Again, this is one of the best buys in the market. Strongly recommended on this channel. And oh, by the way, it is on the profit package this week. We have the top 12 coins in the market updated every 14 days. So if you want to learn how to trade, if you want to support community, if you want to join the VIP trading group, just go to bossofbitcoin.com, click on VIP trading groups, and right there, profit package, $50 for the first month, $100 thereafter, and you will be connected with yours truly to help you make some money in this world of crypto. Everything is happening very, very fast, and this is my way of trying to water down this content, get right to the sustenance, so that you guys get the most value as a result. So if you appreciate that, I appreciate you. Make it do what it do. Hit the thumbs up button. Show me some love in the comments, and stay tuned for the next video. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Like a boss.
Huh?